Hi, this is Dieter for sitemanager.io. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can import your Figma design into the global style sheet of SiteManager. Let's get started. Before we go to the SiteManager platform and import something from Figma, we first are going to check what we need from Figma. So now we're logged into our Figma account, we go to the Community tab and we can click to search all resources and we type in SiteManager. Click search. Here you will find the SiteManager UI kit that you can copy to your own project and start using to build a website. The global style sheet from SiteManager that we're going to use for the Figma import will already be added to the SiteManager UI kit. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But if you want to add the style sheet to your own project and not start from the UI kit, you can also copy the SiteManager style sheet from this file right here. You will also need your personal access token to your Figma account. You can create your personal access token by going to your account right here, go to settings, click account, scroll to personal access token, add a token description, and it will be created. Here I have opened the SiteManager UI kit in Figma. There are two ways how you can import your Figma design as a global style sheet to SiteManager. The best way to do it is use the style sheet that we've shown previously that's also included in the Figma UI kit. Why? Because it uses labels like heading 1 and then the algorithm exactly knows which component it needs to use to import to the global style sheet. So if you use this style sheet and you set it correctly, it will be the best way to have a pixel perfect transition from Figma to SiteManager. But if you didn't have time or forgot to create a global style sheet, this import can also use the algorithm to automatically search in one of your page designs to buttons, titles, and start converting them into the global style sheet as well. Now let's get back to SiteManager and show you how it works. Now we're logged into our SiteManager project that we started from the template interior. The first thing we're going to do is go to the global style sheet. You go to the design view and select style sheet from the menu. SiteManager uses the atomic design principles, which means that the elements that we're designing here in the global style sheet can be used on a global level throughout the website. So when you add a button, it will always look like this. Obviously, with our style panels, you can anytime, anywhere, you can override it and create custom buttons when needed. But working with a global style sheet makes designing and creating websites very quickly, and also if you need to make a change, you can do it on a global level and the entire website will be updated. When you design in SiteManager, you can click on any element and start changing the properties right here. So this is a big task to, when you have created a new design, to set up the global style sheet. That's why we created the import from Figma function. It's very important that when you want to try out a feature or just try it out, that you don't use a project that's already live or where you have worked on a lot, because the global style sheet will be overwritten and there's no undo button. So it's very important that you do it from the start of a project, or if you want to test it out on a copy project or use one of the SiteManager templates. The first thing we do is click the import from Figma button right here. Here the model will open to import your Figma design into the SiteManager style sheet. You can click here to go to our knowledge base and learn more about how to set it up, how to use the algorithm, or how to work with labels. The first thing you need to copy inside is your Figma personal token. That's the one that we created in the beginning of the video. Right here, I'm going to paste in the one that I've created for this test account. The next thing you need to do is enter your project URL, because the Figma token is on a global level for all your projects and we want to know which project you want to get the file from. So you just type in the URL linking to the file. Right here we're going to link to the SiteManager UI kit that you've seen previously. When it's done, you can click the next button. Now the pages are being retrieved from Figma. This can take a few seconds, but as you see, it doesn't take too long. Now we're going to select the Figma page where we want to import into the global style sheet. As I said, you can use one of the page designs, but obviously in this example, we already have the style sheet in Figma, so we're going to select style sheet. It's very important that you have the check for labels checked on, because then with the labels you will have a more accurate import. To learn more about the exact labels, you can find that in our knowledge base article. So when you're done, click Import Style. Now the styles are being retrieved from Figma, and this is a process that can take a few minutes to complete, but you will see here how the progress is going. So I'm going to speed up this video and see you when the import is finished. Now that the import is finished and we click this button, you will see that the global style sheet in the background will be completely different. All the elements have been updated with the global style sheet or with the properties from the Figma file in just a few minutes. And as you can see, because of the atomic design principle, this entire style sheet is now being applied to the website as well. So when we go to the home page, you will see that it's entirely different than what we've shown previously. And this is how easy it is to import your Figma design into the global style sheet of Site Manager. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.